What's up, gamers? It's Barnes here. Today I'm here with my players, Pete. Um, Pete plays Dir, uh, the human female oracle of Noctmont. And we're going to do a player profile about Pete's character. Um, I think Pete 1072, I had requested it a couple times. So here it is. um, so let's just start off with, I don't know, where do you want to start off with it?
Well, first I guess I have to explain the name. It was Dir Anodd is actually means difficult terrain in Welsh.
Oh, that's your character's full name,
Yeah,
Dir
yeah,
Anodd. All right.
yeah.
And as some of you may have noticed, we use difficult terrain variant when you kill somebody. Um, if it's a medium character, they become difficult terrain.
Yeah. So,
Basically, you can't take a 5 foot step in that area.
and I am an Oracle of Battle. So, as of right now, I'm pretty much a buffer in combat.
Right, right. And you've been doing that pretty consistently in combat,
Yeah.
buffing. Um, let's talk about your character station. Now, your character has been chosen to become the daughter of the mother of the oracles of Noctmont. Um, and you're like the favorite girl there.
Yeah.
All the oracles of Noctmont are female. They live in a cave that's in the top of a mountain, obsidian and onyx mountain. It's a huge black mountain. And Pete's character is, what is your alignment?
Lawful evil.
He's lawful evil. He's indeed lawful evil. And he is, in a sense, a prophet. Let's talk about like what your prophecies have to deal with.
Um. Well, the prophecies deal with a lot of things. I have um, voices or spirits that follow me around and basically tell me um, certain different bases of um, the gods and the forbidden knowledge that I'm not supposed to know, but I end up finding out.
You end up finding out. Now your character can see the spirit world and interact with it. Uh, where you're the only character in the party that can do so.
Yeah.
What is your character's views on that and the spirit world in general and being able to interact
My character finds it to be strange talking to spirits, and sometimes hard. She has a hard time uh, explaining, like talking to the spirits, because she doesn't know how to speak with something that is believes that they're talking to me at their time, which is actually hundreds of years in the past. But she deals her best with it and finds out a lot of useful information from them.
with. Would you say it clouds your vision or it uh,
I think it enlightens her.
it clears
Yeah,
your vision cleared
yeah,
it? Now, in like what aspects would you say like it makes the world clearer?
It like well, my character is deaf and partially blind, I guess. So I think that the guidance that the spirits give her almost gives her a uh, a sixth sense in the real world. They can tell her what she can expect ahead
Right.
before it actually ever happens.
Um, Now, what about how like the spirits interact with each other and stuff like that? Would you say uh, um, that their society is similar to yours or different or
I would
uh,
say it's similar,
um, do you,
Dif- different time, but
right? Uh, do you think that they're closer to the truth than your society is?
yes,
Um, and that's because they have access to forbidden knowledge.
yeah.
All
My character believes that modern society is fairly corrupt, and she believes that because she sees what she believes to be the truth
in the spirit.
in the spirit world.
Now, is that her view about the church as well? You had
Yes.
mentioned that. She believes the church is corrupt, the
Yeah.
clergy is corrupt.
And she believes that she needs to bring righteousness to the church.
To spread the truth on
Yeah,
the
yeah,
corruption of it.
yep.
Now you have an uneasy position as a prophet with the church. At times, people adore you. Like if you are, you don't make your way out much.
Yeah.
Um, or sometimes you get fruit thrown at you or stone. There's people in the world that want to kill you because you're a prophet.
Yeah.
And there's people that want to adore you like a prophet. So your character, who doesn't have many, is a natural at social skills, but doesn't have many interactions socially.
Yeah.
Um, so that is odd for your character. Um, Now your character is persuasive. Uh,
Yep.
let's talk about that. What are your character's goals basically? Because her persuasiveness.
Um. Well, she has no problem with using people uh, to get what she wants, and her she doesn't use people. She doesn't use um, her knowledge in a corruptive kind of way. Anything that she convinces people is actually the truth or what she believes to be the truth, but she
So she doesn't mislead anybody.
no, she doesn't mislead anybody, but she inevitably will get her way one way or another. She'll figure out a way to convince people into doing what she wants to do or what she is has been given a sign to do.
I see. So she'll use her methods of persuasion to accomplish her goal,
Yeah,
um,
she'll use her visions to persuade people.
as long as she doesn't have to directly lie to anybody.
Yeah.
Um, Now let's talk about Chris's character, Enwoog, and Enwoog has taken a liking to Deer, um, and Deer has noticed his advances.
Yep.
Um, how do you feel about Enwoog? Um,
Well, as of right now, I feel like he is um, a very easy person to use.
because of his love interest in it?
Yes, because he's so blinded by my beauty. I'm not gonna go as far as to say that nothing will ever come of that, but
But at the moment,
at the
you don't take him seriously because
yeah, I'm
he's overly affectionate towards you, or
overly affectionate,
looks
and I can
desperate or something.
yeah, and I can take advantage of him.
Now you did see potential in his spirit when you first met him,
Yeah.
as a child, uh, and you still do, as well as in Dan's character, who both have the spirit of man. You come to recognize,
Yeah.
um, which out of game your character doesn't know, but it's the plane itself marking those characters, those humans as its own. So for at the moment, there's nothing going on for Edwin. Huh?
No, not right now. I mean, obviously, I still see that something in him, but
Right.
right now my goals are my goals, and um, no,
He has saved your life a couple times,
he has. I might have to owe him something along the road, but
and your character's a virgin. Did we mention that?
no, not yet. Yeah, my character's a virgin.
And the only interaction with a man she's had is that one date that you went on with Enru
Yep.
many years ago when you went to go warn the Emperor of Omana, um, about the divine children.
Destruction.
Now let's talk about your character's diet. What does your character enjoy to eat?
My character likes fish.
Fish.
Yes.
Now fish is rare for you on Noctmont. It's on top of a mountain.
Yeah, that's probably more or less why she finds it to be so intriguing is because it's like a delicacy. Just
Now, as of late, you've been traveling on the Drowned Sorrows, a ship owned by the very Kaluva gang, a gang in the criminal organization called the Grey Pouch. Um, and in this gang is Inwook. And Inwook is a sailor, and he can fish. And so he provides lots of fish for you.
yep.
Would you say that's just you using Inwook to get fish, or?
Yeah, he'll catch him for me.
All right, all right. So, what is your character's goals with his prophecies? Her prophecies, excuse me.
um, my prophecies. My goal is to, well, first off, inform the people of the truth, whether or not they would
Accept it or
choose
not?
choose to believe me or not, and also to bring, um, like I said, justice to the corruption within the church.
Within the church. That's very, very interesting.
Yeah.
Now, the church has iffy feelings about your organization, and there is members of the church that would love to see your organization go away.
Yeah.
And part of the reason being is that you receive your spells from the spirit world rather than uh, straight from Malum herself, like a clergy member would.
Yeah.
At the current moment, you're on a mission from the Nuthus Prosecute Ritters, um, a monistic order who are in search of this divine child, or supposed divine child, which would be information your character would have in on since you were selected to go on this mission,
Yeah.
where others were either hired or kidnapped.
Yeah.
How does your character feel about the knights, for instance?
um,
The many different sects of knights in
the knights are cocky.
they are cocky, sure.
They most of them are, they do what they're supposed to, and they don't. Um, they're lawful,
They are
but
lawful.
but they think too high of themselves. I'm
Um,
better than them.
well, yeah, you're chosen specifically. There's thousands of knights throughout the land, and there's only a handful of oracles.
Yeah.
Um, what else can we talk about? Your character wears her hair long, correct?
Mhm.
And she is shapely. Um,
Yep.
C cup, I think we're talking. Um,
Yep.
she's into shaking her hips when she casts spells, which often grabs the party's attention. Um, hasn't actually worked against the party in combat yet, but I'm thinking maybe someday. Well, what else would you like to talk about?
Well, she enjoys. She likes wearing higher quality clothes. Feels that it's just correct for her status.
For her
Yeah.
status, she feels that she deserves.
She's very meticulous with everyday um, routines, like eating.
Right.
She doesn't eat or
She's like ritualistic to a sense.
yeah, and she's got a lot of little hobbies, just making trinkets and stuff like that. It's just
You mentioned she had taken a liking to silk.
yes.
Um, now is that just the tactile feel? I've noticed your character has some um, aspects of his character that are very related to feel or to tactical.
Yeah, yeah.
Was that just coincidence or?
Yeah, but you know, silk. It's more lightweight.
Okay. And she'll wear this over her armor.
Yep.
All right. Cool. What else you got?
Um,
She makes beads. You said at one time.
yeah, makes like necklaces and stuff like that. I mean, she's got a lot of hobbies. She's
Right.
set. She's gonna in a mountain for a
Yeah.
while. So
Now you live in this cave system that has part of it's really decked out and really elaborately interior, and part of it is unexplored, and part of it is known to be poisonous. And you basically see for your mother. Um, she's not your real mother.
yeah,
And they take
Zalka.
uh, pilgrims, and um, they take people that are looking for religious insight, also healing. Um, what else did you want to talk about? Anything else?
Oh yeah. I just wanted to say I was saying how my character is deaf and partially blind. I actually took some traits and some flaws. My trait was that I'm suspicious. Um, I ask a lot of questions when I feel that somebody isn't. Um, there's something about them that just
Right.
isn't right. I am the one to question them.
You do most of the part talking.
Yeah,
All right.
and I have flaws. I'm feeble, pretty frail, and inattentive. So my sight is not very good.
Well, since you got the character sheet out, we're 16 minutes in. Let's start going into some hard stats.
Right.
Strength 12, Dexterity 14, Constitution 14, Intelligence 14, Wisdom 14, Charisma 18. Um, so Charisma is your high score.
Yep.
Everything else is 14. I looked at one point, except for that 12. Um, you have 18 hit points. Uh, your movement speed is 30. Your initiative is -1.
-1
Why is your initiative -1?
because I'm deaf.
Oh, okay. You're death. All right. Let's see. You're an Oracle of Battle 1. You rush up mountain. And you have a lot of minuses here. What's this -5 on?
That's armor check.
All right, climb, armor check penalties. You got a lot of those. Um, did everybody do their skills wrong? How did you have that?
Um, 2 + 3.
It was 2 + 3.
I thought you get a 3 once you put.
Oh, you put that in there already?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Where's the? Oh, because you're second level.
Yeah.
He's actually second level. Don't put the 3 in. It just confuses.
Oh, okay.
Um, at least I think it does. I don't know. What do you guys feel? Do you guys put the +3 in class skills on Pathfinder, or do you just assume that when you roll the dice that you had 3? I don't know. I think they should not leave it in. Let's see. It's got some sense motive. She's got some sense motive. Spellcast, spellcraft, perception, knowledge, religion, knowledge, planes, knowledge, arcana. How does your character feel about arcane magic?
Um, it's not necessarily one way or the other about it, but she feels that divine um, spells are more effective.
Right. Um,
They're spells with a cause.
she has some intimidate, some heal, and some diplomacy. Feats: combat casting, extra discovery, dodge, mother assist. Um, no, my mom actually has a sister. Right? That's really good. And then, so you took 2 of these from flaws,
Yep.
dodge and mother assist.
Yep.
And then your weapons group's feats are basic weapons, heavy blades, thrown weapons and slings, and then you took that other thing and got bows.
Yep.
Special abilities is death, silent casting, +2 on spot, uh, focus spell. What does that say? +2,
Um, I don't know.
+2 DC, +1 level. Yeah, I think that's what it says. Battle cry. Now, what is this battle cry? Is that the Oracle?
Yeah, that's
Yeah, that's right.
Oracle ability.
Spirit sight, which allows him to see, interact with the spirit world. Um, skill at arms.
Yeah. gives gives me the ability to wear heavy armor and proficient with another weapon group.
Mm-hmm.
That's just notes.
So what else can we talk about your character? Does your character have a favorite color?
Of course.
What is it?
White.
White. All right. What hand is your character?
Left.
Okay. How many sanity points you have?
I have 34.
And how many ranks in forbidden knowledge you have?
3.
3. And I think you have the most in the party.
Yeah.
Um, Anything else you want to talk about? Dir Anodd? Dir Anodd.
I think we've covered a lot. Well, I mean, as combat, I mean, in combat, I'm pretty. I stay in the back, and you know, I use fear spells and buff spells. That's really my
Your role right now?
yeah, my combat role.
Within the party, I see.
Trying to make this character really balanced with being a combat player and more with role playing
Mm-hmm.
than just simply
Now,
crap out of everything.
you you feel like everyone in the party is pretty much below you, perhaps?
Yeah.
Even Penky's character?
Yep.
Um, who isn't
No.
in
No.
station, but um, the rest of them are in lower station than you. Um, let's talk about the trap last session because I got that from another YouTuber, and it was a pretty interesting part. I thought we actually didn't record the trap part. I should have, in hindsight, but I just thought it was a trap, so I was like, who's gonna want to watch a trap unfold? Anyway, um, now you were in a cubby hole until the last second.
Yep.
And then you ran out and tried to disable it.
Yeah.
Um, did you have any idea that that trap was going to happen that way, or?
No, I had no idea. I just saw the two people in the party that my character had very interesting, like insightful feelings about when she met them, and felt that I couldn't let them.
Perish?
Yeah.
And they were the only ones outside.
Yep.
And that was interesting that two people with the spirit of man got stuck outside.
Yep.
And you didn't think that the alcove was poisoned, or did you have any like insight?
No. No. I just rushed to I guess I rushed to save Enwog.
Enwog. Enwoog.
Enwoog.
Enwoog. Um, how'd you feel about the trap?
I thought it was awesome.
I did too.
In outside of the game
We're gonna be,
perspective.
we're gonna be talking about this trap.
Yeah.
And yeah. Now outside of the game, like you're still thinking about it, aren't you? Like you're still like
Yeah.
thinking like, well, Joel's character will he betray me that quickly, or Matt's character?
Yeah.
Right.
They just as soon as the wall started moving, both of those guys went straight for the hole.
Went straight for the hole.
Anytime that they would search, they would move out from the hole, but make sure that they were still in a straight line with it.
Yeah. So they can make it back. You're right.
Yeah.
All right. Anything else you'd like to add?
No, not really.
Well, thanks for watching, guys, and I'll talk to you soon. Later. If I can figure out how to turn this off.